Okay, so welcome everyone to first chapter of Bhagavad Gita. Let us start with the prayers. Om Ajnanatimirandhasya Gnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmena Tanyena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Stapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamayam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yuta Padakamalam Shri Guru Vaishnavamsha Shri Rupam Sagar Jatam Sahagana Raghunathan Vitantam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakan Vitamsha Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Pristhaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namine Namaste Saraswate Devi Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Pachyata Deshatarine Vancha Kalpatarubhasya Kripa Sindhubhevacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinabandhu Jagatpate Gopesa Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namosute Tapta Kantana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vishbhano Sute Devi Pranamami Hari Priya Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Sivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Jagannath Baldev Subhadra ki Jai Shri Prabhupada ki Jai Nitai Gaur Premanande Hari Hari Bol. Okay, so before we jump into the Bhagavad Gita session, let me launch a poll for all of you. Okay. So because there are many new kids who joined the class, let me launch a poll. Okay. Okay, here are your questions.
Mataji, I submitted the answers.
Mataji, I submitted the poll.
Mataji, I submitted the poll.
Mataji, I also 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 submitted the poll.
Okay, good, very nice. Okay, so 92% submitted. Let me share the results with you. Okay, and the poll, share the results. Okay, so this helps me a lot because almost say 80% of the people you have Bhagavad Gita, 30% who don't have, please buy a copy. Do you know the story of Mahabharata? Okay, good. 85% have said they know the story of Mahabharata. That helps me a lot because then they know who are Kauravas, who are Pandavas. Yeah, and who is Krishna? Everyone knows, only except for one child. Okay, so very nice. You all know who is Krishna. So Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Yeah, so who is Krishna? That we are going to study in Bhagavad Gita. हमको बस अभी तक इतना पता है कि कृष्ण कृष्ण भगवान है. Okay, लेकिन वो भगवान उनको भगवान क्यों कहते हैं? Yeah, what is his position in terms of Shiva, in terms of Brahma, in terms of Durga Devi, yeah, in terms of Ganpati. हम इतने सारे देवी देवताओं को पूजते हैं, तो कृष्णा की पोजीशन in relation to all of them, what is Krishna's position? ये सारी चीजें हम भगवद गीता में सीखेंगे. हम ये भी सीखेंगे कि कृष्णा को ही भगवान क्यों कहा गया है.
Mataji,
all these things we will learn in. I will give you 2 minutes to for all question and answers. Okay, so just
Mataji, we have a question.
You have a question now only. Okay, yes.
Mataji, who is the Rohini? Who was the Rohini?
I will tell everything. Okay, hold on. So let's not digress. Okay, we will come first Bhagavad Gita and then I'll take all your questions. I will take only questions relating to our session today in the class, and then in the end I can wait for another half an hour and take all your questions which are other than what we're going to discuss in the class. Okay, so don't worry. Okay, so good to know that you very positive responses. Okay, so good. Okay, so now very important shloka. You can repeat after me because this is the shloka which is very, very important for us to know before we study Bhagavad Gita. Okay, so you can all repeat after me. This is from chapter 4, verse 3. Sa evayam maya tedya sa evayam maya tedya yogah proktah puratanaha. Very nice. Yogah proktah puratanaha. Bhaktosi me sakha cheti. Very nice. Bhaktosi me sakha cheti. Rahasyam etad uttamam. Rahasyam etad uttamam. One more time, okay? Sa evayam maya tedya yogah proktah puratanaha. Bhaktosi me sakha cheti. Rahasyam etad uttamam. So in this, Krishna is telling very, very important point. What is Krishna telling? This Krishna is telling to whom? Krishna is telling to Arjuna. Now be very careful. There's going to be a quiz in the end, and I want every one of you to get good marks in the quiz. Okay, the quiz will be after 1 hour, and you have to be fully focused now. 1 hour, the world is not going to collapse. Okay, so 1 hour only with Krishna. Okay, so Krishna इस श्लोका में क्या कहते हैं? कृष्णा इस श्लोका में कहते हैं, अर्जुना से कहते हैं कृष्णा, that my dear Krishna, this knowledge which I am going to tell you now is very mystical and very transcendental knowledge. It is like a spiritual knowledge. Yeah. And why am I telling you? I am telling you because bhakto sime sakha cheti. Because you are my devotee and you are my friend. I did not tell this to Duryodhana. I did not tell this to Dhritarashtra. I did not tell this to anyone else. But I am telling you. Why did Krishna select Arjuna? Because Arjuna was his best devotee and he was his best friend. That is why Krishna selected Arjuna. And that is why Krishna said, this is Uttamam. This knowledge is Sarvashreshta. Yeah. And this knowledge is Rahasya. This is a mystery. Everyone doesn't understand this. So only Krishna kids like you, only Krishna kids like who are very fortunate and who have the intelligence to understand, Krishna is giving this knowledge to you. Okay, so very, very important thing. So now, if you have to understand this knowledge, what are the two main points which are very important? Can someone tell me? Yes, Manhar, you are raising your hand.
Excuse me, Mataji, I have a question.
What page number we are?
We are not in any verse number. Just listen to what I'm telling you now. Okay. Yes. So Manhar, yes.
Excuse me, Mataji.
Yes.
Mataji, like Arjuna was also a family member of Krishna, na? In a way.
Yes, he was.
So, like, why Krishna said my friend to him?
Yeah, because see, देखो हमारा cousin भी होता है तो cousin भी हम cousin होता है फिर भी हम cousin को अपना friend बना सकते हैं ना, friendship जैसे relations तो हो सकते हैं ना cousins के साथ.
Mataji,
Yes.
Okay, ma'am.
how Arjuna was the cousin of Krishna?
Sorry, बुआ का लड़का था ना.
Okay, ma'am, बुआ के लड़के थे.
Okay, so what are the qualifications which are required? Yes, Adya?
He should be the best devotee and the friend of Krishna.
Yes, he should be the best devotee and he should be the best friend of Krishna. Very nice.
Mataji, can you remove the option of
Done,
editing
done,
because
done,
everyone
done,
is doing
done,
scribbling
done,
on the
done.
screen.
Done. Okay. Thank you, done. Okay, so what should we do? All hands down. What is required to become the best devotee of Krishna? Raise your hand. Don't unmute and say. What is required to become best devotee of Krishna? Yes, Shreyasi. Only tell me one thing. Only one person, one thing.
Mataji, chant every day.
Chant every day. Very nice. Yes, Aishwarya.
Mataji, chant and worship Krishna.
Worship Krishna. Very nice. Yes, Manasvi.
Mataji, to go Goloka.
To go to Goloka, but what is required to become Krishna's best friend or best devotee? Yes, Om.
Mataji, reading Bhagavad Gita
Reading Bhagavad Gita. Studying Bhagavad Gita. Yes, you can raise your hand. I'll come to you. Bapre, so many hands. Okay, I'll come. Yes, Ranveer. Yes, Swara. Okay.
To chant Krishna's holy
Loving Krishna from the bottom of your heart.
Chanting of the holy name is, yeah, loving Krishna from the bottom of the heart. Who said that? Okay, so very good, very nice. So many hands raised. I'm so happy. Yes, Lucky. I'll give chance to everyone. I'll try to give chance to everyone. Yes, Lucky.
Mataji, we should believe in Krishna.
We should believe in Krishna. Very important point. अगर कृष्णा में believe ही नहीं करोगे तो पूरा भगवत गीता फायदा ही नहीं है. Very nice, very important point, Lucky. Yes, Jatin.
Ma'am, we have to read Bhagavad Gita.
We read Bhagavad Gita, study the scriptures. Yes, Raina.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Just think of Krishna.
Yes, they always think of Krishna. Very good. Yes, Shri Keshav.
Mataji, to have faith in Krishna.
Yes, believe in Krishna and have faith in Krishna. Very important point. Ashika, come on fast.
Man doing bhakti for Krishna.
Tell
Krishna about our favorite that every night.
Yes. Yes, Geeta.
Mataji, we should always do with what Krishna taught us from Bhagavad Gita through Bhagavad Gita, and we always listen to him. And I know whenever he will tell me to do something, that will always be right.
Having faith in Krishna's teaching and following his teachings. Very nice. Very good, Geeta. Yes, Chaitanya. Adya is raising her hand. Adya, I'll come to you. I just give you a chance. Just hold on, Adya. I'll come to you. Yes, Chaitanya. If you can switch on your camera, see, I have also kept my camera on. If you can switch on your cameras, you're answering with your cameras off. Yes, Chaitanya.
Yes, Mataji, by sacrificing us to Krishna and having prasadam.
Yeah, having prasadam. Yes, very good. Yes, Radha Dasi. Yes, Aditya. Bapre, don't raise your hands now. We have to move ahead.
Mataji, to understand Krishna's teachings.
You understand Krishna teaching and following them. Diksha.
Believe that Krishna is the one and only Supreme God.
Yes, Krishna, the supreme personality of the God, is only one and only one. Very good, very nice. Yes, Muskan. I'm so happy. We're giving very intelligent answers. Muskan. Ranveer. Ranveer, come on. Chaitanya. Yes, Chaitanya, you had a chance.
Mataji,
Yes.
thinking with Krishna by chanting every day.
Yeah, thinking with Krishna, we're chanting every day. Okay, very good, very nice. So let's move ahead. So it is very, very important for all of us. Yeah. So what things should be done to become best devotee and friend of Krishna? We should chant his name. Not only chant his name, but chant his name with lots of love and affection. ऐसे नहीं कि मम्मी पीछे पड़ी है करके हम लोग chanting कर रहे हैं. नहीं, we should chant his name with lots of love and affection. Yeah, and we should make Krishna our best friend. We should follow his teachings. We should offer him bhoga. We should offer him flowers. Yeah, we can do, we talk with Krishna, share things with Krishna. Yeah, so if you share things and you Krishna will talk. It is not that Krishna doesn't talk, Krishna talks. He will reveal things in your heart. Yeah. So for you, all of you, very important point to understand Bhagavad Gita is Krishna is saying that one can understand Bhagavad Gita if he is my best devotee. Yeah. So you have to become a devotee. If you chant nicely, there are the people who are the kids who are जो अभी क्लास में हैं, मतलब शुरू से क्लास में हैं, वो डेली चैंट करते हैं and they post their japa accounts on the group. So जो नया जो ग्रुप बनाया है उसमें we will also start the same thing and you please start chanting there. When you start chanting, I will move you from that group to the Bhakti Kendra group. Okay. So all those who are very sincere, who are very regular, I will move them from the regular group to the Bhakti Kendra group. Okay. So please attend very regularly and attend very sincerely. Okay.
Mataji,
Yes, Manhar, I'll come to you. Yeah, I'll come to you. Just if you have any question, just park it. I'll come to you. Yeah. So in Bible, Krishna says, in Bible, Jesus says, I am son of God. Yeah. Sorry. In Quran, Muhammad Prophet says, I am messenger of God. Very important points, okay? But in Bhagavad Gita, Krishna says, I am God. Yeah. अगर कोई राजा बोलता है कि मैं राजा हूं तो कोई गलत नहीं, वो अपनी पहचान बता रहा है आपको. So Krishna is telling that in Bhagavad Gita that I am God. Yeah. So very important point. Jesus never claimed that he is God. Jesus never said I am God. Muhammad Prophet never said I am God. Yeah. But so Krishna is revealing his identity in Bhagavad Gita. He is telling कि मैं भगवान हूँ. Yeah. He is telling he is revealing his identity. So the thing is, now raise all hands down. All hands down. So question to all of you, you can answer it by raising your hand, okay? How many of you think that Krishna is an ordinary person? Is an ordinary person who takes birth and who will become youths and who will become old and who will die? How many of you thinks Krishna is an ordinary person?
Excuse
No
me,
one
Mataji.
thinks Krishna is an ordinary person. Okay,
Excuse me,
Raina
Mataji.
thinks Krishna is an ordinary person. Okay. No one else. Arya also thinks, okay.
Excuse me, Mataji.
Yes, Chaitanya.
Ma'am,
Dani?
actually, I have a question.
Yes.
Ma'am, Mataji, in science, when we talk about science, it is said that God is the one who type 7 civilization is
God is the
categorized
one?
as the, ma'am, type 7 civilization is categorized as the God. So, ma'am, like in science, it is said that all the anyone who is belonging to type 7.
Can I take this question? Chaitanya, just park this question, okay? I will take this question in the end. You
Okay,
remind
ma'am.
me, I will answer this question in the end, okay? So let
Okay,
me
ma'am.
go with my flow and I will, whatever questions are there, I will answer, don't worry. And just remind me in the end. Okay, so 4 people believe that Krishna is God. Okay, so now let me stop share and let me share my screen with the sound. Okay. Okay. So Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, Janma karma cha me divyam, evam yo veti tattvataha, tyaktva deham punarjanma, neti mam iti so Arjuna. So Krishna is saying one who understands the spiritual, by spiritual nature. Okay, one who understands that I am not an ordinary person. I am my transcendental nature. I will not take birth and I will not die. One who understands this will never leave it, will never come back to earth. I will never take rebirth again. And he will come back home, come back to Godhead. Yeah? So this is very important. Krishna is not an ordinary person. Krishna is not like a person. See, we do not say कि Krishna का birth हुआ या Krishna का death हुआ. हम लोग ऐसे नहीं बोलते. We say Krishna appeared and Krishna disappeared. हम लोग ऐसे बोलते हैं. Yeah? So Balram appeared, Balram disappeared. Yeah, so that is how we say Krishna appeared. Krishna ka birth hua. Krishna is not like an ordinary person. You would have never seen Krishna with a long white beard, with the specs on his face, and walking like this, now an old person. Or you know that Atlas cycle ka ये था ना, वो एकदम एक अर्थ उठाता है और एकदम बोझा है उसके कंधे पे, ऐसा ऐसा कृष्णा नहीं है। कृष्णा ऐसा कुछ बोझा लेके एकदम ऐसा पूरा कंधे दुख रहा है, कृष्णा इज नॉट लाइक दैट। नाउ लेट अस सी हाउ कृष्णा इज, ओके। So Krishna, he appeared as son of Devaki and Vasudeva. So he came in his four kind of form. And then later on the request of Vasudeva, form of a small boy. Yeah. Then later on,
Even Mataji, even we are not audible because of the sound.
later on when he took birth, when he appeared,
Mataji,
he all the doors of the jail were opened. Yeah, all the guards, they fell asleep. Yamuna was flowing very violently. When Vasudeva was about to cross the Yamuna, Yamuna gave way to Vasudeva. Yeah? So all these things you should understand. It happened only with Krishna. So Krishna, right, in his birth, after he took birth, he was not smiling. Any child do you see smiling when he is born? No. So when Krishna appeared, he was like a small boy. He was smiling with curly hair, with clothes, with a lot of ornaments. Yeah. So we never see such a child which is born with a lot of ornaments and all, right? Then I will show you. See this video.
It's not my fault.
What's not your fault?
If Krishna gets sick, I told him not to eat it.
Eat what?
Dirt.
Is this true? Did you eat dirt?
He's lying. Look in his mouth.
My dear little Krishna, can't you see how worried your brother is? Why have you eaten dirt?
Mm-mm.
Are you sure he ate dirt, Balram?
Yes.
There is only one way to know for sure. Krishna, if you are telling the truth, then just open your mouth and I shall see.
The whole universe, the sun, the moon, the earth, everything
I
is
must be
eaten.
dreaming.
Yashoda.
So Krishna, with his pastimes, with his activities, he showed that he's not an ordinary person. One more thing I'll show you. That's a very nice
Lord
video.
Vishnu was given Indra and the other Devatas their power.
What Krishna says is true. All the Devatas work under the direction of Lord Vishnu. In the Vedas, there is no separate yagna prescribed for Indra.
We depend not on Indra for our survival, but on our blessed Govardhan hill.
But Krishna's right. We depend on Govardhan Hill for everything we need.
I am Govardhan. You have pleased me with your prayers and offerings. You shall be greatly blessed if you circumambulate me along with your herd.
Jai Govardhan! Jai Govardhan!
They stopped my festival to worship a mound of earth? How could this have happened, Samvardhaka? After all the rain I've given them?
I hear they are misled by the banter of a silly boy.
This is no time for jokes!
I am sorry, my lord, but it is the truth. Krishna, the son of Nanda, has used his mystic powers to bewilder the minds of the people of Vrindavan.
Samvardhaka!
My lord,
Go forth and inundate Vrindavan. Destroy the festival of Govardhan and destroy the impudence of the inhabitants of Vrindavan.
My princess!
is sure to destroy us all. My dearest Krishna, I know you meant well, but your actions have enraged Indra. We must beg his forgiveness at once.
But Father... Wait, Balaram. Father is right. Their suffering is due to my advice.
Krishna would never let any harm come to us or his beloved Vrindavan.
It is true, Mother. My love for you all is too great to be checked by Indra's wickedness. I will protect Vrindavan.
Krishna! Oh, my child! Look at Krishna.
You can't escape the wrath of Indra. Now you shall pay for listening to Krishna.
Krishna, Krishna, help us.
Indra is destroying Govardhan Hill. We're doomed.
Indra cannot harm you. Do not fear. Lord Vishnu.
So can an ordinary boy can pick up a huge mountain on his little finger? If you are unmute, please mute yourself. Somebody is unmute. Yeah. So can a little boy hold on his little pinky finger a huge mountain and with his right hand play a flute? Yeah. No. So Krishna, at various points in time, he has proved that he is not an ordinary boy. Okay. Now let us see further what Krishna tells about himself. Yeah. So, but in spite of being, the supreme personality of Godhead, Krishna still, became he was not ashamed. He took a position of a charioteer. Right? Arjuna तो उसका friend था, Krishna तो भगवान थे, फिर भी charioteer बन गए Arjuna के. Yeah. So his position was still not challenged. Yeah. So now I'm going to show you a few pictures. You have to tell me what is the nature of Krishna. Okay. Yes. 1 second.
क्या कल की तरह सारी चीजें होंगी?
कल से थोड़ा सा डिटेल में होगा. Okay.
क्योंकि माता जी क्या मैं क्लास के लास्ट में क्विज के लिए आ सकता हूँ?
हाँ, आ सकते हो.
फोन की बैटरी लो हो चुकी है.
ठीक है, कोई बात नहीं. Okay, so now I'm going to show you a few pictures and you have to tell me what is the nature of Krishna just by raising your hand. पहले से ही hand raise करके रखा है कुछ बच्चों ने. Okay, so in this picture there is Krishna and Sudama. Krishna is washing Sudama's feet. In this picture, Krishna is playing with all the cowherd boys, he's like friend of all the cowherd boys. In this picture, Krishna is picking up slippers of Nanda Maharaj and he's bringing on his head. Now just imagine, he's the supreme personality of Godhead. Yeah. In this picture, Krishna is killing Kamsa. And in this picture, Krishna, after forgiving Shishupal for 100 times, he is punishing Shishupal with his Sudarshan Chakra. Now you have to raise, you've already raised your hand. I'll give chance to few because otherwise हम लोग आगे नहीं बढ़ेंगे. So really my apologies. So you have to tell me what is the nature of Krishna? Yes, Aishwarya. Just tell me one point, and don't elaborate too much because we'll give chance.
Mataji,
Yes.
Krishna respects his elders.
Very nice. His elders. Very good. Yes, let's move on. Let's move on. One quality you can tell. Yeah, so in spite of Krishna being supreme personality of Godhead, he shows us how we should behave. So he shows us that we should respect our elders. Yes, come on, fast. Chaitanya.
Yes, Mataji. Krishna always protects and helps his devotees.
Krishna always protects and helps his devotees. Very good. Yes, Shrihan.
Ma'am, Krishna does things according to the dharma.
Krishna does. Krishna shows us that we should do our things according to dharma, and Krishna shows us in his pastimes. Yes, Diksha.
Krishna was caring friend.
Krishna was a very caring friend. Very nice, Diksha. Yes, Ranveer.
Krishna is a best friend.
Krishna can become our best friend. Krishna is our best friend. Very nice, Ranveer. Yes, Shreyasi.
Mataji, Krishna is very humble to his devotees, and when it comes to the people who get against the dharma, he is very cruel to them.
Very tough with them. Very nice. Very good observation, Shreyasi. Yes, Adya. Baap re, so many hands raised. Yes, Adya.
Krishna is friendly and powerful.
Krishna is friendly and powerful. Very good. Pranjal.
Krishna can be controlled by love and devotion.
Yes, Krishna can be controlled by love and devotion. Very nice. Yes, Nityansh.
Mataji, he is like submissive and humble.
Yes, he shows that we should be submissive and humble. He teaches us that lesson. Very nice. Yes, Manasvi.
Mataji, Krishna is supreme God, and he respect his elder and kill the like Rakshasas.
Yes, he kills the demons and respects his elders. So he has both the qualities. Yes, Raina.
Lord Krishna was very careful and respectful to everyone.
Yes, very caring and respectful to everyone. Neha, come on fast, everyone. Fast, come on.
In spite of being a supreme personality of Godhead, he is friendly to all his friends.
Yes, he's friendly to all his devotees. He has, so you know, Krishna, हम लोग बोलते हैं ना कि Krishna bias नहीं है. Krishna bias है. Bias मतलब Krishna partial बोलते हैं ना कि नहीं अभी कभी हम अपने पेरेंट्स को भी बोलते हैं कि कृष्णा तू कि मम्मी तुमको ना वो ज्यादा पसंद है मेरे से, राइट? कभी बोलते हैं हम लोग मम्मी को, राइट? सो कृष्णा इज पार्शियल. Krishna is partial to his devotees. He has special love for his devotees, and with non-devotees he will be like a strict father. तुमने ये गलत किया, बस तुमको ये punishment है. So to with non-devotees he is very strict, but to his devotees he is very partial, right? So he will like even see his friends, how he is playing with his friends. Very loving emotions he is expressing. Very nice, Neha. Yes, Tushar.
Ma'am, Krishna is, and Krishna means all attractive.
Yes, Krishna is all attractive. Everyone gets attracted towards Krishna. Even we have gotten attracted towards Krishna. That is why you're attending Bhagavad Gita class. Yes, Aditya.
Mataji, Krishna protects his devotees.
Krishna protects his devotees. This faith you should always have. Yeah, so किसी ने पहले बोला था faith and belief. This belief you should have that Krishna will protect me. Krishna will take care of me. ये अगर faith से आप Bhagavad Gita पढ़ोगे तो then you will understand Bhagavad Gita very well. Yeah, you should believe in Krishna. Yes, Akshay.
Mataji, Krishna is very forgiving and compassionate to his devotees.
Forgiving and compassionate. Yes, very nice. Yes, Aishwarya. Now I am not going to take further. Na? Radha Devi Dasi is. Yes, come on, pass.
Mataji,
2 minutes.
Mataji, Krishna keeps promises.
Krishna keeps his promises. Yeah. Very nice. Yes, Radha Dasi.
Mataji, Krishna is loving, humble, and protective to her devotee.
Yeah, protective his devotee. Very nice. Yes, Siddhi. And then Aditri last. Now I'm not going to take anything.
Krishna always keeps his promises, and we can trust him.
Yes. So Krishna in Bhagavad Gita he says My dear Arjuna, go and boldly declare. जाके सबको जाके बता दे. या कौन्तेय प्रतिजानीहि नामे भक्ता प्रणश्यति. I give that promise that I will protect my devotees. किसको प्रोटेक्ट करेंगे कृष्णा? डिवोटीज को प्रोटेक्ट करेंगे. अगर आप अच्छे से भगवत गीता पढ़ोगे, अच्छे से चैंटिंग करोगे, तो कृष्णा आपको प्रोटेक्ट करेंगे. अभी कभी भी आपको कृष्णा पे डाउट आएगा तो अभी ये हमेशा याद रखना, कृष्णा ने खुद प्रॉमिस दिया है, तो ही विल ऑलवेज कीप हिज प्रॉमिस. कृष्णा फेक प्रॉमिसेस नहीं देंगे. ऑलवेज रिमेंबर, कृष्णा विल नेवर गिव अ फेक प्रॉमिस लाइक अस. हम कितने झूठ मूठ के प्रॉमिसेस देते हैं, कितनी बार झूठ बोलते हैं, कितने बार अपने प्रॉमिसेस नहीं रखते, राइट? कृष्णा विल नेवर गिव फेक प्रॉमिसेस. ऑलवेज रिमेंबर दिस. यस अदिति.
Mataji, when it comes to the protection of his devotees, he can do anything to protect them.
Absolutely, he can do anything to protect them, right? Very good, very nice. Yes, Swara.
He will break a promise to protect.
He will even break his promise to protect. That is very important point. Yeah, so Bhagavad Gita mein,
That in the war, he had promised that he would not pick up a weapon, but he was about to kill Bhishma.
Yes, absolutely. So very, very important points for आप. So Krishna will, so अगर भक्तों का अगर हेल्प करना होगा तो वो अपनी प्रॉमिस बोलेंगे, चलो जाने दो मेरी प्रॉमिस, क्या फर्क पड़ता है, लोग को बोलने दो कि मैं झूठा हूँ. कृष्णा ने भगवत गीता में महाभारत वॉर में प्रॉमिस किया था कि ही विल नॉट लिफ्ट एनी वेपन, कोई भी हथियार नहीं उठाएंगे. लेकिन जब ये समय आया तो भीष्म देव को मारने के लिए he removed the wheel of the chariot and ran towards Bhishma. And Bhishma wanted to break his promise. And Bhishma was his best devotee. Bhishma was one of the Mahajanas. He was his best devotee. So Bhishma को खुश करने के लिए he was ready to break his promise. So very, very important point. Very nice. So very good. Yeah. So that is why Krishna, you all know the nature of Krishna. Why are we discussing all this? Because when we are going to study what Krishna is telling in Bhagavad Gita, we should know at least some points about nature of Krishna. Okay. So yes. Krishna in his hand holds Shankha, Chakra, Gada, Padma. Chakra and Gada is for non-devotees. किसके लिए? Punish करने के लिए. And Shankha and Padma is lotus flower. It is to take care of the devotees. Yeah, it is for, जैसे ध्रुव महाराज when he was deep in his meditation, and when suddenly Lord Vishnu appeared in front of him. अभी ध्रुव महाराज तो 5 साल के बच्चे थे, अभी भगवान सामने आ गए, तो what you should do? You should offer prayers. अभी 5 साल का बच्चा कैसे prayers offer करेगा? कुछ बोल भी नहीं पा रहा था, कुछ समझ में नहीं आ रहा था कि क्या बोलूं, भगवान सामने आ गए, अरे क्या बोलूं अभी मैं. So what did Krishna do? He took his Shankha and he touched the forehead of Dhruva Maharaj. And then Dhruva Maharaj suddenly started chanting all the prayers. Dhruva also was wondering, अरे ये कौन बोल रहा है? मैं ही बोल रहा हूँ, इतना prayer के ऊपर prayer के ऊपर बोले जा रहा हूँ, right? So because Dhruva became devotee of Krishna. So Krishna दोनों चीज रखते हैं, गदा भी रखते हैं और सुदर्शन चक्र भी रखते हैं demons को मारने के लिए, और शंख भी रखते हैं और फूल भी रखते हैं. That is for the devotees. Yeah, it's a very important point. Then Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, this we are going to study later, that he's giving his identity. Okay, Krishna Bhagavad Gita in the later chapters is giving his identity. He's telling any number of things, among which he says, I am the taste of water. Yeah, I am the source of all the lights, right, of the sun. So the eyes of Krishna are sun. Yeah, so he is saying that sun is also working under my direction. Yeah, then you see this is who? This is Karnodayakshi Vishnu. He is lying in the Karna ocean, and all the universes are coming out of his body. Yeah, he is Mahavishnu lying in Karna ocean, and all innumerable universes are coming out of his body. Innumerable universes. हर एक जो गोला जो दिख रहा है, हर एक गोला एक यूनिवर्स है, और हर एक गोला में एक अर्थ है, और हर एक गोले में सारे planets है, और हर एक गोले में sun, moon, everything is there in every ball that you see, and all these balls are coming out of Krishna's body. It's a very, very important point. So this is Krishna. Yeah.
Like about this picture, when Krishna inhales, all the universes get destroyed, and when he exhales, all of them get created.
Yes, absolutely. All the universes get destroyed and created. So Krishna is so Shiva and everyone, they act on behalf of Vishnu. They act on behalf of Krishna. Okay. So all the universes are created and all the universes are destroyed because of Mahavishnu. So this is the Vishnu, this is Krishna. Yahi Krishna jo chote se bacha, he exhibits so many emotions. I want to show you very nice. So it's the same thing. Yeah, 1 second. So he's saying everything, the entire universe is getting supported of my this thing. I'm going to show you a small clip now. Let me stop sharing. Let me share this with the sound. Yeah. So this magnificent Krishna, you know, he also has his mother. I'll show you very nice clips.
Always been the most wondrous child in Vrindavan.
How Krishna exhibits loving
Oh,
devotion.
Krishna, how could I have ever doubted that you are truly the most magnificent child in the universe?
So this is that Krishna who is, you know, who's from whose body n number of universes are coming out. And this is the Krishna. When he plays his flute, he attracts all the gopis, gopas, trees, peacocks, deers, and all his devotees.
Oh, listen to the sweet notes of Krishna's flute. I can't keep myself from dancing. Come on, Lalita. Come on, Vishaka.
Yeah. So this is Krishna. Yeah. Okay. So now let me stop share and let me share it again. Yeah. Okay. So this was a little thing about Krishna. Yeah. So here's Krishna. He's in the 400 form in Vaikuntha planet, and he's in 200 form with holding his flute. He is in the Goloka. Okay. So, yes. So now, before we jump into in chapter 1, why is it necessary to study Bhagavad Gita? क्यों इतना क्या उसमें इतना स्पेशल क्या है कि क्यों भगवद गीता पढ़नी चाहिए? हमारा हिस्ट्री हम लोग सीखते हैं, साइंस सीखते हैं, मैथ सीखते हैं, उससे अच्छा जॉब मिलता है, अच्छे पैसे कमाते हैं, है ना? तो इतनी सारी अच्छे मस्त मस्त चीजें होते हैं, तो भगवद गीता ही क्यों सीखनी है? इतना क्या मायने रखता है वो हमारे लाइफ? आंसर को यस स्वरा. Swara, you raised.
Yeah. So Mataji, we study the Bhagavad Gita to come closer to Krishna and to get his love.
To experience his love and go closer to Krishna. Very good. Yes, Raina.
To know about Krishna and be a devotee of Krishna and to know more about Krishna.
Okay, to become a devotee of Krishna, know more about Krishna. Very good. Yes, Pranjal.
Bhagavad Gita is the manual of our human form of life.
Okay, very nice.
Whatever machine we take for it is.
Yes, जैसे अगर हम लोग मोबाइल लाते हैं या कोई वीडियो गेम लाते हैं या कोई प्ले स्टेशन लाते हैं, तो हमको कैसे एक मैनुअल मिलता है, बराबर? ये ऐसा है, इसको ऐसे ऐसे ऑपरेट करो, ऐसे ऐसे ऑपरेट करोगे तो ये मशीन अच्छे से चलेगा, लंबी देर तक चलेगा, राइट? तो वैसे ही विदाउट मेंटेनेंस चलेगा. वैसे ही भगवद गीता इज द बुक व्हिच इज द मैनुअल ऑफ आवर लाइफ. Yes, I'll give chance to those who not answered. Yes, Yogesh, you had raised your hand.
To get connected with Krishna.
To get connected with Krishna. Very good. Yes, Lucky.
It teaches us how to do karma like a Krishna devotee.
Okay, to do karma in a Krishna conscious way. Very nice. You can switch on a camera. You have such lovely faces. You are hiding behind cameras. I like to see faces. Yes, Om.
Yes, Mataji, the teachings is, we get from Bhagavad Gita, be faith in all times.
To have faith in what?
Be faith.
Be faithful?
Yes.
Okay, very good, very nice. Yes, Aditya?
Mataji, Bhagavad Gita teaches us to how to live a life.
How to live our life, very nice. Yes, Shreyasi?
Mataji, there is a need to study Bhagavad Gita so that we can get out of all the suffering in this world and then jump into Goloka.
Okay, she wants to jump into Goloka. Very nice. We'll also come along with you. Yes, Adya?
Bhagavad Gita helps us to go to Vaikuntha and Goloka.
Oh, it will help. Everyone wants to. Adya, Shreyasi wants to go to Vaikuntha and Goloka. Very nice. Please, हमारा भी ticket book करना. Yes, Shri Keshav.
Mataji, to become closer with Krishna.
Okay, to become very closer with Krishna. Now I will tell you. ये हम बाकी तो हम सब कुछ सीखते हैं. अच्छा राधा. Okay, नित्यांश and Radha Dasi. Okay, come on fast. Yes, Nityansh.
Mataji, we study the Bhagavad Gita not only to get spiritual knowledge, but even to get material knowledge.
Okay, very nice. Material and spiritual knowledge. Both, everything you get in Bhagavad Gita. Very nice. Yes, Radha Dasi.
Or become closer to Krishna and connect to Krishna.
Closer to Krishna, connect to Krishna. Why you want to? Everyone wants to be closer to Krishna. Krishna से इतना close क्यों जाने का है?
Because
सब कुछ provide कर रहे हैं. Close क्यों जाना है?
Krishna is supreme power.
Krishna is supreme power, तो ठीक है ना, अपना तो काम
There
चल.
can be no friend like Krishna.
There can be no friend like Krishna. Very nice, Siddhi. लेकिन सब कुछ तो मिल रहा है. Air है, oxygen है, light है, everything is there. Why you want to go closer to Krishna?
Because
Suffering. So to get out of this suffering and go to Goloka, so we can just rid of this suffering.
Okay, you need help of Krishna. Yes, Arnav.
Mataji, we want to go close to Krishna because then over there are no sadness, only happy.
Only happy. Everything is happy there. Okay, very good, very nice. So let's move ahead. Yeah. Okay, so I will tell you a story of Siddhartha Gautam. Okay, who was Buddha? Who then, he was an incarnation of Krishna, and he is Lord Buddha. So this Siddhartha Gautam, he was son of a king, and he was. Many of you might know this story, but let me tell you this again. So he was son of a king, और एकदम इतना अच्छे से पूरा एकदम रॉयल पैलेस में रहता था, एकदम सिल्क रोब रहते थे, ऑल द कंफर्ट्स, सारे फैसिलिटीज उसके पास थे. और उसको कभी उसने पैलेस के बाहर ही नहीं निकला. मस्त खाना पीना सोना फ्रेंड्स के साथ खेलना, बस उसकी लाइफ वाज वेरी वंडरफुल. वन डे ही वाज वेरी इंक्विजिटिव कि बाहर क्या चल रहा है पैलेस के बाहर. मैं आज तक कभी गया ही नहीं, मुझे जाके देखना है क्या जाना है, क्या क्या होता है. लेकिन उसके पिताजी उसको कभी जाने नहीं देते थे. So somehow he bribed one of his person there, guard there, and he disguised himself, है ना, कुछ अलग से कपड़े पहन लिए, and then he goes out of the palace. When he goes out of the palace, पहली बार वो क्या देखता है, एक आदमी ना ऐसे बेड पे पड़ा है और बहुत खांस रहा है. उसको ऐसे ब्रेथलेसनेस हो रहा है, बहुत खांस रहा है, ब्रेथलेसनेस हो रहा है. और सब लोग उसको कुछ दवाई दे रहा है, कोई कुछ पानी दे रहा है, कुछ कह रहे हैं. लोग ऐसे बैठे हैं बड़े दुखी होके उसके बाजू में. तो वो अपने गार्ड से पूछता है इसको क्या हो गया, what is happening to this person? So then this guard said, this person is not well, he is sick. So he says he's suffering so much, इतना उसको खांस रहा है, breathlessness हो रहा है, शायद उसको बुखार भी आया है, he is not well. So then he said, okay, let's move ahead. So उसको सीन देख के बड़ा दुखी हो जाता है. So then he moves ahead. आगे देखते हैं. So then he sees that some people, you see in the second picture, some people are carrying a body on their shoulders. तो ये कहते हैं, अरे ये आदमी को ऐसे व्हाइट कपड़े में क्यों लपेटा है, उसको कहाँ लेके जा रहे हैं? तो कहता है कि ये आदमी मर गया है. अच्छा मर गया है, ऐसा मरते भी है लोग? हाँ ये आदमी मर गया है, अब इसको शमशान लेके जा रहे हैं. They will give him agni. So अरे बाप रे. So and then people were crying because this person had died. People were crying. So then he said, अरे बाप रे, ये तो बड़ा वाला चीज है. And he couldn't see that suffering. He felt very bad seeing that suffering. Then tears started flowing through his eyes. Then he further moved ahead. And so then he saw people were sick, people were old. So he saw a lot of sufferings around. And then he started thinking, कि ऐसा क्यों हो रहा है? मैं तो अंदर इतना मस्त हूँ, लेकिन बाहर की दुनिया जो which is the real place, that is something different. ये तो कुछ अलग है. So then he tries to find out answers. Then he tries to find out answers. Then he leaves his home. He said, I do not want to stay in this house. And he leaves his royal palace and he goes out to find answers. And then he is basically, he teaches ahimsa and all that. So he is Lord Gautam Buddha. So the real purpose of, so I'm not going to in the details of the story, but the real purpose of studying Bhagavad Gita is to understand why I am suffering. Why I am suffering. See, you are all small kids. आप छोटे बच्चे हो, and you are on complete protection of your parents. You have not gone into the real world like that Siddhartha Gautam who was in his palace. For you, your house is a palace, right? Your parents are like king and queen. आपको कभी भी इतना कुछ दुख नहीं देखना पड़ा. But when you actually go into the real world, you will understand that there are lots of things. So before you get out in that real world, that is why you should learn. You should learn Bhagavad Gita in this age only. Okay. So why is everyone suffering? Why is someone born very rich and why is someone very poor? Everyone takes birth from his mother's womb. But why someone is very rich? Why someone is born as a son of Reliance Industries and why someone is born on the street who doesn't have anything to eat? एक समय का खाना भी नहीं मिलता किसी को इतने अच्छे पेरेंट्स दिए हैं और किसी को पेरेंट्स ही नहीं है, माता पिता ही नहीं है, अंकल आंटी के पास रह के बड़े होते हैं. ऐसा क्यों? किसी के पास इतना रॉयल अच्छा ड्रेस है पहनने के लिए और किसी को फटा कपड़ा भी नहीं मिलता पहनने के लिए. ऐसा क्यों? कुछ लोग भीख मांगते हैं और कुछ लोग एकदम मस्त मर्सिडीज रोल्स रॉयल्स और BMW में घूमते हैं. क्यों? So why is this suffering? And then where do I go after this life? मरने के बाद where do we go? Right? Then there are so many advanced medical systems which are there. Yeah, एकदम बिल्कुल advanced medical systems है. Everything. You just become sick and you'll get admitted to the hospital. You will be given medicines and all. But are we able to prevent death? No. Right? Death, no one can control. इतना कितना भी मेडिकल सिस्टम एडवांस हो, लेकिन डेथ नो वन कैन कंट्रोल. आर वी एबल टू प्रिवेंट स्ट्रेस? जब भी बहुत सारे बच्चे बहुत पढ़ाई में अच्छे मार्क्स नहीं मिलते, सुसाइड कर लेते हैं. या तो वो स्ट्रेस जो होता है, आर वी एबल टू कंट्रोल स्ट्रेस बाय मेडिसिन? नो. मेडिसिन क्या करते हैं? वो क्या होता है, वो क्या कहते हैं उसको यार, स्टीरॉइड्स होते हैं. विल ओनली मेक यू स्लीपी. Yeah, will only make you sleepy and dull because they will make your brain cells inactive.
Excuse me, Mataji.
Yeah.
Ma'am, if we talk about Ayurvedic, so what about them?
See, anything. See, गोलियां कुछ भी दोगे, वो क्या करेगा कि आपके ब्रेन में जो एजिटेशन हो रहा है या आपके ब्रेन में जो फ्लूइड्स जनरेट हो रहे हैं, आप अभी अगर अज्यूम कि चैतन्य को बहुत गुस्सा आया और चैतन्य का MRI स्कैन कराया ब्रेन का, तो क्या होगा? MRI scan will show that there are a lot of fluids which are in Chaitanya's brain which are getting agitated. Okay, so वो दिखेगा कि बहुत सारे अलग अलग फ्लूइड जनरेट हुए हैं और फिर वो फ्लूइड्स को कर्व करने के लिए कुछ तो गोलियां देंगे. क्या गोलियां देंगे? सोने की गोलियां देंगे, so that you sleep and you forget. Yeah? Nowadays what is happening when you are in stress? What do? People do, they drink, वो नशा करते हैं, सिगरेट पीते हैं. But does the suffering go away? No. Only
Yes,
temporary basis of suffering will go. You will just forget about it.
A store is there beside my house in the night. Like once I went with my father to buy something in that store. So the owner of that store was drinking. And we took the object. We took whatever we wanted, and when we were going to give him the money, and we gave him a 100 rupee note, and he has to give back 20 rupees back to us. But instead he gave us 80 rupee. He gave us a 50 rupee note, I think.
Absolutely. So लोग नशा करते हैं. Yeah, and then but नशे से प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व होता है? प्रॉब्लम नहीं सॉल्व होता. Only temporary basis से हम लोग प्रॉब्लम भूल जाते हैं.
Mataji, the brain damaged.
Yeah, they damage your brain. Absolutely. So medical systems कितने भी हो, they will not prevent stress. They will not prevent death. They will not prevent diseases. Yeah, हमको diseases होती रहेगी. Sorry. They will not prevent old age. Old age हम छुपा सकते हैं. old age भले कुछ क्रीम वीम लगा के, ये लगा के, वो लगा के, थोड़ी गोलियां ले लिया, छुपा सकते हैं old age को. लेकिन हम लोग ओल्ड एज को वी कैन नॉट स्टॉप फ्रॉम एजिंग, वी कैन नॉट स्टॉप आवर हेयर फ्रॉम ग्रेइंग, है ना। सफेद बाल हम स्टॉप नहीं कर सकते होने के लिए, उसको भला पेंट वेंट मार दे, है ना, काला पेंट मार दे या कुछ हाईलाइटिंग कर ले, लेकिन वी कैन नॉट स्टॉप इट फ्रॉम ग्रेइंग, राइट। सो नन ऑफ द
Mataji, like actors do.
हाँ, बट दैट इज ओनली टेम्पररी, नो। बाल धोने के बाद, 2-4 धोने के बाद तो सफेद बाल तो दिखने ही है, ओरिजिनल जो है वो तो सफेद ही है ना। सो कितना भी साइंसेस, मेडिकल साइंसेस ये हो, बट वी आर नॉट एबल टू कंट्रोल डेथ, वी आर नॉट एबल टू कंट्रोल ओल्ड एज, वी आर नॉट एबल टू कंट्रोल आवर सफरिंग्स। तो ये सारा का सॉल्यूशन जो दिया है वो भगवद गीता में दिया है। व्हाट हैपेंस आफ्टर डेथ, व्हाट हैपेंस आफ्टर डेथ। हमको लगता है कि नहीं, किसने देखा है डेथ के बाद क्या होता है, बट व्हाट हैपेंस आफ्टर डेथ, वी शुड नो। ऑल दिस थिंग्स आर एक्सप्लेन्ड इन भगवद गीता। हाउ हमको कौन सी बॉडी मिलेगी। अभी हमको लगता है कि नहीं, हम लोग अफ्रीका में जाने का प्लान करते, क्योंकि हमको लायंस देखने हैं, टाइगर्स देखने हैं, माइग्रेशन फ्रॉम वन प्लेस टू अनदर देखना है, सो मेनी थिंग्स वी वांट टू गो एंड सी, बट अंडरस्टैंड दैट दे आर लाइक सोल, लाइक ऑल ऑफ अस। हम लोग अच्छे कर्म नहीं करेंगे तो हम लोग भी अफ्रीका के जंगल में एक डियर का बॉडी लेके बॉर्न करे, बर्थ ले होगा हमारा, या फिर हमारे ही बिल्डिंग में एक चूहे का बॉडी लेके बर्थ हो जाएगा, अगर हमारे घर के साथ बहुत लगाव है तो, right? Understand that everyone, every insect, every animal, every tree, every living being has a soul like us. We are fortunate that we got this body. बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट पॉइंट है ये किसी भी बुक्स में सिखाया नहीं जाता, हिस्ट्री, ज्योग्राफी, इंग्लिश, हिंदी, या किसी में ये नहीं सिखाया जाता, ये भगवद गीता में सिखाया जाता है, बिकॉज दिस इज व्हाट यू विल कैरी इन योर नेक्स्ट लाइफ। ये लाइफ में आप जो भी सीखोगे, ABCD जो भी सीखोगे, हिस्ट्री, ज्योग्राफी, साइंस जो भी सीखोगे वो यहीं पे छोड़ के जाओगे। लेकिन भगवत गीता, कृष्णा इज सेइंग नेहा विक्रमण आशोस्ति, सो कृष्णा इज सेइंग इन भगवत गीता की आप ये लाइफ में जो भी भक्ति करोगे, जो भी भगवत गीता सीखोगे, वो नेक्स्ट लाइफ में कैरी करोगे। आपने भला 5% भगवत गीता सीख लिया, नेक्स्ट लाइफ में आप जाओगे तो 6% से शुरू करोगे। दिस इज व्हाट इज भगवत गीता टेलिंग। कृष्णा इज गिविंग दिस प्रॉमिस इन भगवत गीता, वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट पॉइंट फॉर ऑल ऑफ अस टू नोट, एंड दैट इज व्हाई वी शुड स्टडी भगवत गीता। अभी कोई ये भी बोल सकता है कि अरे भगवत गीता पढ़ने का ये थोड़ी एज थोड़ी, भगवत गीता तो हम जब भी बूढ़े हो जाएंगे तभी पढ़ने का, अभी तो खाओ पियो मजा करो, पढ़ाई करो, अच्छे से पैसे कमाओ, है ना। लेकिन बट we should study Bhagavad Gita. See, Dhruva Maharaj, 5 years of his age, Narad Muni, 5 years of his age, Prahlad Maharaj, 5 years of his age. Why we should learn Bhagavad Gita from early stages of our life? Because we can live our life in the Bhagavad Gita way, right? जो भगवत गीता किसी ने बोला, right? We should follow the teachings of Krishna. फॉलो करने के लिए 80 साल के बन गए तभी थोड़ी फॉलो करोगे, तभी तो दांत दुख रहा होगा, तभी तो कमर दुख रही होगी, उठ नहीं पा रहे होंगे, सब बेड में ही सब कुछ चल रहा होगा, 80 साल के होंगे तो, राइट। तो 80 साल के होने पे थोड़ी सीखते हैं, या 60 साल के पता नहीं कितनी साल जिएंगे। इसके लिए भगवत गीता हमको होल्ड ऑन इसके लिए भगवत गीता हमको बचपन से ही सीखनी है। दैट इज वेरी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट। पीपल अराउंड यू, योर रिलेटिव्स एंड ऑल दैट, दे माइट से दैट ये अभी थोड़ी जपमाला लेके बैठने का ये थोड़ी एज है। अरे ये एज में नहीं करोगे तो 80 में तो तुम्हारा हाथ भी दुखेगा, मन नहीं लगेगा, दिमाग सर दुखेगा, राइट, बहुत सारी एलिमेंट्स हो जाएंगी, वो दैट इज नॉट द एज। या सो वेरी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट पॉइंट, दिस इज व्हाट भगवत गीता टीचेस अस। एंड लाइक व्हाट आई टोल्ड यू, साइंस, हिस्ट्री, ज्योग्राफी, मैथ सब यही छोड़ के जाओगे, लेकिन भगवत गीता में जब सीखोगे भक्ति अगले जन्म में लेके जाओगे। ये मैं नहीं कह रही, ये कृष्णा खुद कह रहे हैं। Okay, so very important point for all of us to know. Yes, Aishwarya, 10 seconds for you.
Mataji, in my class, my friends tell me, I said them to, I was reading Bhagavad Gita or Srimad Bhagavatam. So they said, you have become sannyasi now.
ऐसे ही लोग बोलेंगे। See, they will discourage you from reading because they themselves don't want to read. See, अगर ऐश्वर्या को बहुत ज्यादा आने लगेगा तो वो बोलेंगे अरे देखो ऐश्वर्या को कितना अच्छे से आता है, हमको नहीं आता, right? So people become jealous, so they will always curse, but it's okay, you know what is the right thing to do, so just do it. Yeah,
Okay, Mataji.
just do it, what is the right thing to do. Yeah, okay. So yes, Chaitanya, 10 seconds to you. That's why we have to cover many points.
Yes, Mataji, like in NCERT books also, in my previous class, like it was mentioned that it was not mentioned as Buddha as the god, as one of the Vishnu's incarnation. And like when I told my class teacher, when I told my history teacher, so they also told, and my friends also, that it's
People
not
do not
sure
have
that
people do not have complete knowledge. We go everything what is mentioned Shastras, and Shastras are authentic. Why Shastras are authentic? Because all these things are written by Vyasadeva, and Vyasadeva is incarnation of Krishna. He wrote. See, पहले कैसे होता था कि श्रवणम से सब कुछ याद रहता था, लेकिन हमारा अभी कलयुग में बुद्धि इतना वीक है कि श्रवणम से सब कुछ याद नहीं रहता. तो करके व्यासदेव ने, कृष्णा ने व्यासदेव को एम्पावर किया कि आप ये सारा लिखो, आप लिखोगे तो सब लोग पढ़ पाएंगे, सब लोग पढ़ पाएंगे तो सब लोग उसका ज्ञान दे पाएंगे. अभी क्या होता है कि कोई भी, आप भी लिख सकते हो एनसीईआरटी की बुक में, अगर आप भी मतलब anyone, not only you, I'm saying anyone can get into that board and can write literature, can write books, but do they have the knowledge? Do they have the purity to write? No. Are they empowered by Krishna? So very important point. Yeah. So let's move ahead. I'll take questions in the end. Many things to cover. Yeah.
Thank you.
My camera is not working. Okay, so anyways, it doesn't matter. Yeah. Then this is law of karma. As you sow, so do you reap. Yeah, we can, but depending upon like pictures that we showed in the japa session today. If you eat meat, then you will get a meat-eating body in the next life. Yeah. If you just sleep, so you just want to sleep for hours together, 12 baje utna hai, so then you might get a bare body. If you want to expose your body by wearing indecent clothes, then you might get a tree body. Everything is written in Bhagavad Gita. मैं कुछ भी अपने मन से नहीं बोल रही. Everything is written in Bhagavad Gita. तुम ऐसे करोगे तो तुमको ऐसे मिलेगा, तुम ऐसे करोगे तो तुमको ऐसे मिलेगा, right? So इसके लिए भगवद गीता पढ़ना बहुत जरूरी है. नहीं तो हमको लगेगा नहीं, किसने देखा है अगला जन्म. तो फिर अगले जन्म में अगर हम लोग बहुत गरीब घराने में बॉर्न होते हैं, बहुत डिफिकल्ट सिचुएशन होती है, then you should not blame कृष्णा. कृष्ण तूने ऐसे मेरे साथ क्यों किया? तो कृष्ण बोलेगा अरे पिछले जन्म में सीख रहा था भगवद गीता, फिर भी इधर को तो सब बताया था, फिर भी तूने सुना नहीं मेरा बात. So Krishna can say that. Okay, you cannot blame Krishna for that. Okay, so now let us move to Bhagavad Gita. So Bhagavad Gita has 18 chapters. First 6 chapters is about Karma Yoga, yeah, learn to work. 7 to 12 is about Bhakti Yoga, learn to work for Krishna. And 13 to 18 is about Jnana Yoga, which is while living in this world. Okay. So now let us move to, so now let us jump into Bhagavad Gita. Okay. Neetu, whoever is, I think I don't know your name, please ensure that your mic is on mute. Yeah. Okay. Yes, Yogesh.
Mataji, please show the last screen. I want to take the screenshot.
Okay. I will anyway share the recording, so you'll have everything.
Ma'am?
Yes.
Okay, Mataji, now can you go?
Okay. So let's move ahead. So now here we have who would be this, read this thing, and who, ये कौन रहेगा? कौन है ये? Yes, Manas?
Arjuna.
Okay. कौन है ये?
दुर्योधन.
Duryodhan है.
ध्यान दो. So Duryodhan is saying, my skills, my army, I will finish Pandavas and become the king of this world. But what is Yudhishthir saying? Yudhishthir is saying, no, Duryodhan is our brother. जो भी रहेगा हम लोग शेयर करके बांट के खाएंगे. Yeah, everything belongs to the Lord. We don't want to fight like dogs. Yeah, for a piece of land, we don't want to fight like dogs. So this is Yudhishthir Maharaj, this is Pandavas, and this is Duryodhan. Yeah, Duryodhan wants to become king of the world. Maharaj is saying, no. Yeah, so Yudhishthir, Neetu, please don't unmute. You want to say something? Please don't unmute.
Mataji, your camera is turned off.
I know, because it is flickering. So what can I do? I showed it to the doctor, but it is not working. I'll have to do something about it. Okay, so how much time do we have? Another 10 minutes, okay? So what is happening? So I'll tell the story quickly. You all might know this story. So once, when the Kurukshetra war was declared, Duryodhan was going across the globe. And, he was trying to, liaise with all the different kings so that वो सारे किंग उसके बाजू में आ जाए और उसकी सेना एकदम पावरफुल सेना बने. तो दुर्योधन पूरे ग्लोब में, पूरे जग में घूम रहा था कि सारे किंग्स को अपने साइड में कर ले. लेकिन पांडवास को पता था कि पांडवास को ये पता था कि अगर कृष्णा हमारे साइड में है तो फिर हमको कोई डर नहीं है, फिर हमको तो 100% we are going to win. So this is what Arjuna was thinking. So once when Arjuna went to Krishna's place, he saw Duryodhan had already come there and he was sitting next to Arjuna's head. So when Arjuna, he was sitting next to Krishna's head. So when Arjuna also came in, Arjuna bowed down with a lot of love to Krishna and he sat at his feet. उसके पैर के पास बैठ गए. अभी कृष्ण जी तो सो रहे थे. थोड़ी देर के बाद कृष्णा उठ गए. कृष्णा उठने के बाद उसने देखा, फर्स्ट उसने उठ के देखा तो अरे अर्जुन सामने बैठा है, और बाजू में देखा तो दुर्योधन बाजू में बैठा है. वो सोचने लगा, अरे तुम दोनों आए हो, अच्छा, वेरी नाइस टू सी यू. सो फिर कृष्णा को समझा कि अभी वॉर डिक्लेयर होने वाला है, वॉर डिक्लेयर हो गया है, अभी इनको मेरे से कुछ तो चाहिए. तो कृष्ण ने उनको बोला, देखो मेरे पास दो चीजें हैं देने के लिए. एक तो मेरी बड़ी नारायणी सेना है, विच वाज लाइक मिलियंस एंड मिलियंस ऑफ सोल्जर्स, उसकी नारायणी सेना, और दूसरा है मैं. लेकिन मैं लड़ने वाला हूं नहीं. आई एम नॉट गोइंग टू फाइट, आई एम नॉट गोइंग टू पिक अप एनी वेपन. सो इफ यू वांट मी, इट इज ओके, यू कैन टेक मी, बट इफ यू डोंट वांट मी, यू कैन टेक माय एंटायर नारायणी सेना. अभी दुर्योधन को तो नारायणी सेना जेता. वो बोला, ये फुलिश कृष्णा, देखो क्या करने का, यूजलेस कृष्णा, इसको लेके मैं क्या करूं, वैसे भी वो वेपन भी नहीं उठाने वाला, और अकेला है, अकेला कितना ही फाइट करेगा, मुझे तो नारायणी सेना चाहिए. तो अभी चॉइस देते हैं कृष्णा. अभी कृष्णा कहते, फर्स्ट चॉइस आई विल गिव टू अर्जुना. सो अर्जुना से दुर्योधन कहता, अरे मैं पहले आया था, आई केम फर्स्ट, अर्जुना केम लेटर, सो प्लीज गिव मी द चॉइस. So Krishna says, see, he is your younger brother, and when I got up, I saw him first, so I should give him the choice first. अभी ये सोचने लगा दुर्योधन, पता नहीं ये क्या मांगेगा ये अर्जुना, उसका कुछ भरोसा नहीं क्या मांगेगा. So then Arjuna said, Krishna, he bowed down to Krishna with love and he said, Krishna, I just want you to be with us in the war. So Krishna said, okay, but you don't, that I am not going to pick up any weapon. मैं fight नहीं करने वाला war में. You still want me to be there? So Arjun said, yes, I want you to be there, Krishna, with me. So Krishna says, okay. Now Duryodhan was so happy. ये कहता है, ये पुलिस अर्जुना को इतना भी नहीं समझता है, कृष्णा फाइट भी नहीं करने वाला और ये कृष्णा को मांग रहा है. और मेरे को तो अच्छी नारायणी सेना मिली, मेरे को तो यही चाहिए था. चलो अच्छा हो गया, मुझे पूरी नारायणी सेना मिली. Okay. So this was the mentality of Duryodhan. Yeah. So Duryodhan was very materialistic. मुझे क्या मिलेगा. Yeah, he was lacking. He did not understand that Krishna was the supreme person. और जहाँ कृष्णा रहेंगे वहीं पे success रहेगा. He did not understand that. He was very calculative. Yeah. So this is Arjuna who is thinking that, I do not want Krishna. I do not want Krishna's energy, but I want Krishna. Krishna is my best friend, and only Krishna, my best friend, is enough for me. And he was thinking, Duryodhana was thinking, this foolish Arjuna, he chose Krishna. Yeah. So now, अभी वो तो कृष्णा को ले गया. So Pandavas anyway was doomed. वो जीतने वाले हैं नहीं. मेरे पास अभी नारायणी सेना है, तो मैं तो जीतूंगा. Yeah. So I'll skip this one. Yeah. So question 2, I am going to ask this question in the quiz. Yeah. So then when the war is declared, when on the battlefield, now we are on Kurukshetra. Yeah, now we are moved to Kurukshetra, where on the battlefield all the armies have assembled. You see this picture. Picture दिख रहा है क्या पीछे? All the armies, one side Kauravas and other side Pandavas, all the armies have assembled here. And now that the armies have assembled here, what is going to happen? The war is going to happen. और यहाँ पे बैठे हैं संजय और धृतराष्ट्र. धृतराष्ट्र तो कुरुक्षेत्र पे गए नहीं. या कुरुक्षेत्र पे गए नहीं. इसके साथ कौन बैठे हैं? उसके सेक्रेटरी संजय. तो धृतराष्ट्र के साथ संजय बैठे. संजय को दिव्य दृष्टि दी है. लिसन वेरी केयरफुली. संजय को दिव्य दृष्टि दी है व्यासदेव ने, क्योंकि संजय ने बोला था धृतराष्ट्र को कि आई विल गिव यू दिव्य दृष्टि, सो यू कैन सी, यू नीड नॉट गो ऑन द बैटलफील्ड एंड यू कैन सी व्हाट इज हैपनिंग इन द वॉर. सो संजय ने तो धृतराष्ट्र नहीं मुझे नहीं देखना, बिकॉज ही वाज स्कैर्ड. वो स्कैर्ड कि कुछ ना कुछ तो हो जाएगा और लोग मैं अपने लड़कों को मारा हुआ नहीं देख पाऊंगा. So then he said, "No, give it to Sanjay." So Sanjay was given the Divya Drishti to see whatever was happening on the battlefield. Okay. So Neetu, can you please ensure that you are on mute? Yeah. So then Dhritarashtra is saying, Dhritarashtra Vachya, Dhritarashtra is saying, Dharma Kshetre Kurukshetre Samaveta Yutsava Mamaka Pandavashaiva Kim Akurvata Sanjaya. Dhritarashtra is asking Sanjaya. क्या पूछ रहा है? धर्म क्षेत्र कुरुक्षेत्र. कुरुक्षेत्र जो है जहाँ पे वॉर हुई थी उसको बोला है धर्म क्षेत्र. Listen very carefully. Next 5 to 7 minutes. Listen very carefully. So इसको कहा गया है, कुरुक्षेत्र को कहा गया धर्म क्षेत्र. I will remove you from the meeting. If you are not listening, I will remove you from the meeting. Okay, so Dharma Kshetra, so this is referred to as Dharma Kshetra because it is a place where rituals, religious rituals are performed. Now Dhritarashtra is asking Sanjaya, अभी देखो कैसा biased है धृतराष्ट्र, कहता मामका, मामका मतलब मेरे बच्चे और पांडव के बच्चे, पांडवास है ना, तो अपने बच्चे तो बड़े प्यारे हैं और अभी पांडव तो उसके भाई के बेटे हैं, अंडरस्टैंड दिस, उसके अनुज भाई के बेटे हैं, फिर भी कहते हैं मामका मेरे बच्चे और पांडवा के बच्चे क्या कर रहे हैं, what are they doing on the battlefield? So here also he because he has so much intense desire that his son should win, his son should have the victory. कोई चाचा ऐसे सोचता है अपने भांजों के बारे में, नहीं नहीं वो तो चाहे उनको कुछ भी हो जाए, वो फिनिश हो जाए, वो पूरे मारे जाए बैटलफील्ड में, लेकिन मेरे बच्चे शुड बी रिलीजियस. So मामका पांडवाश्चैव किम कुर्वत संजय, so he's asking, okay, very important point. Okay, so then now the war is going to begin, and now Duryodhan is who is the from Kaurava's side, Dronacharya is leading the entire army. Okay, he is the captain of Duryodhan's team. So now Duryodhan is talking to Dronacharya. Oh my teacher, behold the great army of sons of Pandus, so expertly arranged. So Drupad was on side of Pandavas. Yeah, so look at the entire big army, which is intelligently arranged by son of Drupad. अभी क्या हो गया, सन ऑफ द्रुपद वॉज डिसाइपल ऑफ द्रोणाचार्य. अभी वो एनिमी है, द्रुपद उसका एनिमी था द्रोणाचार्य का, लेकिन द्रोणाचार्य के जो भी बेटा को सिखाना था, तो द्रुपद के बेटे को जो भी सिखाना था, तो द्रोणाचार्य ने उसको सिखाया था. तो कहते देखो आपने उसको सिखाया ना, वो एनिमी वाला है जो आपका एनिमी है, देखो उसने पांडवा की आर्मी के कैसे मस्त अरेंज किया है. या so then he is saying here in this army are many heroic bowmen equal to fighting Bhima and Arjuna. या तो अपने इसमें कह रहा है, या so that there are great fighters. So he is saying, but for your information, O best of the Brahmanas, because Dronacharya was Brahmana. So Duryodhan is talking with Dronacharya. Let me tell you about the captains who are specially qualified to lead my military force. So अभी खुद के बारे में बता रहा है, कहता मैं अपने आर्मी के बारे में आपको बताते हूँ. द्रोणाचार्य को ही बता रहा है. तभी द्रोणाचार्य को कहता है कि मेरे आर्मी में कौन है आपको पता है ना, मेरे आर्मी में भीष्म है, कर्ण है, कृपाचार्य है, अश्वत्थामा है, विकर्ण है, इतने सारे रथी महारथी मेरे साथ है. ओके, सो ही इज नाउ टेलिंग he's telling about his army, and is requesting all his army, in 1.1 that please give support to Bhishma, his grandfather. So क्योंकि इसके लिए कहते हैं कि उसको थोड़ा डाउट लगता है कि भीष्मा तो ग्रैंडफादर हमारे भी है और कौरवास के भी है, तो थोड़ा डाउट लगता है, पता नहीं कभी पार्शियल हो गए तो उसका डाउट, उसका लॉयल्टी का थोड़ा डाउट लगता है. सो दुर्योधन वाज वेरी वेरी मटेरियलिस्टिक. सो ही वाज एकदम कैलकुलेटिव थे, और कृष्णा, और बट ही मिसेस दैट, ऑन द अदर साइड ही थिंक्स देयर इज कृष्णा. ही फॉरगेट्स द पॉइंट कि अपने खुद के आर्मी को इतना बता रहे हैं, हमारे में भीष्मा है, कर्णा है, द्रोणा है, कृपाचार्य ये है वो है, लेकिन दुर्योधन को ये नहीं पता चलता कि पांडवास के पास कृष्णा है, एक ही कृष्णा काफी है. अगर कृष्णा को चाहिए ना तो एक सुदर्शन चक्र लेके सबको 1 मिनट में पूरा कुरुक्षेत्र वॉर में सब कौरव आदमी को एक क्षण में मार देते. उसको दुर्योधन को उतनी बुद्धि है नहीं, because he thinks he is harmless. Now the battle is going to begin, and when the battle is going to begin, what happens? Everyone blow their councils. सब अपने शंख बजाते हैं. यहाँ से कौरवास के साइड पे वो अपने शंख बजाते हैं और पांडवास के साइड पे वो अपने शंख बजाते हैं. Okay, now the battle is going to begin, and everyone is blowing their councils. When Pandava's side, when Krishna blew his council, when Arjuna blew his council, when Bhima, when Nakul, Sahadev, they all were blowing their councils. जब शंख बजा रहे थे, क्या हो गया, कौरव में के हाथ में धड़ ना बुरा एकदम डर सा आ गया. बाप रे, ये इतने सारे काउंसिल्स बज रहे, उनके हाथ में ऐसे एकदम हार्ट में डर सा बैठ गया, इतने जोरों से काउंसिल्स ब्लो हो रहे थे. फिर उसके बाद कौरवा की आर्मी ने, उन्होंने अपने काउंसिल्स बजाए, तो पांडवा तो कुछ डरे ही नहीं, कुछ भी नहीं हुआ. ठीक है, काउंसिल्स बजा रहे, बजाने दो, या कुछ ऐसे आवाज जैसे आ गया, काउंसिल बजाए, हाँ ठीक है, कुछ फर्क नहीं पड़ा. लेकिन कृष्णा और पांडवा ने जब ये काउंसिल्स बजाए, सबको ऐसा अरे अभी वॉर शुरू होने वाला, ऐसा डर सा लग गया. ओके, इट वाज शैटर्ड देयर हार्ट्स. सो वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट पॉइंट फॉर ऑल ऑफ अस टू नो, लॉर्ड कृष्णा का काउंसिल का नाम है पंचजन्य. वी ऑल शुड नो दिस. लॉर्ड कृष्णा's शंख नेम इज पंचजन्य, और अर्जुना का एक बस याद रखना, उसका नाम है देवदत्त. ओके, सो अर्जुना का शंख का नाम है देवदत्त. Yeah, now again very few important points in the last 5 minutes. Okay, now on
Mataji,
the,
just one, can you move to the previous slide? Just for 1 second.
I will share the recording, don't worry.
Okay, Mataji, thank you.
Yeah, so then on the flag of Arjuna, on the chariot, who was sitting? Hanuman was sitting. And Hanuman had promised Arjuna, you know, there was some tussle, there was a pastime there where Arjuna promised Arjuna. Hanuman promised Arjuna, which समय नहीं है pastime बताने का. लेकिन he had promised Arjuna that I will be there with you in the war. Yeah, and what I will be there, I will not participate in the war. लेकिन मैं आपके flag पे रहूंगा और मैं इतने जोर से war cry दूंगा कि मेरे cry से ही सब लोग बेहोश हो जाएंगे. So don't worry, I will be there with you. Don't worry at all. So Hanuman was there on the chariot of, whose chariot? Chariot of Arjuna. Hanuman was there on chariot of Arjuna. और जो चैरिट जो दिया था अर्जुना को, वो किसने दिया था? अग्निदेव ने दिया था. और अग्निदेव ने दिया था मतलब इट कैन फाइट ऑल द 3 डायरेक्शंस एट द सेम टाइम. Yeah, so that was a very powerful chariot which was given by Agnidev to Arjuna. Now they were very, कभी कभी हम कहते हैं ना कि एग्जाम को जा रहे हैं, कुछ जा रहे हैं, तो कभी कभी हमें दिमाग में रहता है कि अरे नहीं, ये सारी चीजें अच्छी हुई ना, शायद मेरा एग्जाम अच्छा जाएगा, या कुछ भी है, हम कुछ भी शुभ कार्य के लिए जा रहे हैं, नहीं ये सब हुआ है ना तो अच्छा ही होने वाला है, कुछ बुरा नहीं होगा. So there were the signs of victory. What was the sign of victory? First thing, very, very important point for all of you to know. The first sign of victory was Krishna was on the side of Pandavas. और जहाँ कृष्णा रहते हैं वहाँ पे कौन रहती है? Goddess of fortune रहती है, क्योंकि Goddess of fortune तो कृष्णा की she is Lakshmi Devi, right? She is always there. अभी जहाँ पति रहते हैं वहीं पत्नी रहती है, right? पत्नी ऐसे पति को तो छोड़ के रहती नहीं है. So because Krishna was there, Goddess of fortune was also there with him. और वेन्यू कहाँ था? कुरुक्षेत्र, मतलब वो धर्म क्षेत्र है. जो पायस है उनको तो विक्ट्री मिलने वाली है. फिर क्या था? हनुमान जी उनके फ्लैग पे थे, विक्ट्री होने वाली है ना. फिर क्या था? अग्नि उनका ये था, और जो काउंसिल्स थे, अग्निदेव ने चैरिट दिया था, और जो काउंसिल्स थे, जो काउंसिल्स बजा रहे थे, उसपे विष्णु का इंस्क्रिप्शन था. सो ऑल द साइंस, सारे साइंस इतने अच्छे थे कि उनका इट वाज ऑल वेरी ऑब्वियस दैट Pandavas are going to win. Okay, so those were the signs. This is all in the Bhagavad Gita. Okay, these are various verses. ये जो ब्रैकेट में आप देख रहे हो 1.14, 1.1, 1.12 to 1.14, ये सारे वर्सेस है भगवद गीता में. ओके, so इसका रेफरेंस भी दिया है. You can open this verses and see. Later on you can read this. Okay, big boys, big girls, you can always read this. Then when the councils are blown and the war is ready, you know, everyone is going to fight. Everyone is going to say attack. At that point in time, Arjuna was ready to fight. Arjuna had lifted his bow and arrow and he was ready to shoot. That time, Arjuna said to Krishna, Krishna, ek baar, please take me in midst of all the armies on the either side. Oh, infallible one, can you please draw my chariot on the middle of the armies? I want to see Kaurava armies once. I want to look at both the armies once. मुझे यहाँ पे भी देखना है, मुझे वहाँ पे भी देखना है. Please अपना chariot बीच में ले जाओ. तो कृष्णा तो क्या है? कृष्णा चैरिटियर है. अभी वो भगवान का रोल नहीं प्ले कर रहे हैं, वो चैरिटर का रोल प्ले कर रहे हैं. तो कहते ठीक है, मैं ले जाता हूँ. तो वो कृष्णा ले जाता है यहाँ पे. अभी जैसे ही कृष्णा लेके जाता है वहां पे, तो क्या होता है? अर्जुना क्या देखता है? अरे सामने तो दुर्योधन है, सामने कृपाचार्य है, द्रोणाचार्य है, उसके ग्रैंडफादर भीष्मा है, मतलब उसके सारे कजिन्स खड़े हैं. और अभी अर्जुन सोचने लगा, मेरे को इन सबको मारना है, मैं अपने सारे रिलेटिव्स को मार दूं, मैं अपने टीचर्स को मार दूं, मैं अपने दादाजी को मार दूं, मैं सबको मार दूं. एंड फॉर व्हाट? फॉर दिस पीस ऑफ लैंड, जो बस मुझे किंगडम चाहिए, इसके लिए मैं सबकी जान ले लूं. ये मैं नहीं कर सकता कृष्णा, ये मैं नहीं कर सकता. तो कृष्णा कहते क्यों नहीं कर सकते? तो देन ही इज गिविंग दिस रीजंस, या ही इज गिविंग दिस रीजंस व्हाई ही कैन नॉट फाइट. सो when he saw, when he was in the middle of the battlefield, his mouth started drying up. Yeah, seeing his relatives on the other side, his mouth started drying up. Yeah, his body was trembling. बॉडी ट्रेम्बल हो रहा था, और उसके हाथ में जो गांडीव था वो गिर गया नीचे हाथ से. यार मैं नहीं फाइट कर सकता कृष्णा, मैं नहीं फाइट कर सकता. एंड कृष्णा से ये जो भी मैं देख रही हूँ तो सारा मिसफॉर्चून है, ये तो सब अनलकी थिंग है, मैं नहीं कर सकता ये सब. तो अर्जुना थॉट दैट मेरे को अगर किंगडम में मिल गया सबको मार के, तो मैं उसको एंजॉय नहीं कर पाऊंगा. जस्ट इमेजिन दैट ऑल द रिलेटिव्स, एवरीवन इज किल्ड, What is the use of having a big house, with so many bedrooms and a big hall and a big garden, if none of your friends are there, if none of your relatives are there, कोई भी नहीं है, क्या फायदा वो किंगडम का? मुझे नहीं चाहिए ऐसा किंगडम. मैं अपने खुद के स्वार्थ के लिए नहीं मैं मार सकता अपने रिलेटिव्स को. Yeah. So the thing is that Krishna is the supreme person. Krishna is the supreme Lord. Yeah, so everyone is working for Krishna. I'll come to this later. Maybe I'll explain this later. I'll not cover this now. Yeah. So Arjuna was not ready to fight. Yeah. So he's saying, अगर मैं मारूंगा तो मुझे पाप लगेगा. सबको मैं मारूंगा, मेरे सारे मेरे सेना को मारूंगा, सारे अपने रिलेटिव्स को मारूंगा, अपने टीचर्स को मारूंगा, तो मुझे बहुत पाप लगेगा. जस्ट इमेजिन मैं अपने किंगडम के लिए मारूंगा और मेरे सर पे ये सारा पाप चढ़ेगा. Yeah, so he's saying, he's giving reasons. और वो कहता है कि let's move ahead. I'll skip this. Yeah. So he's saying that एक तो पाप लगेगा, दूसरा है कि मैं enjoy भी नहीं कर पाऊंगा, तीसरा ये भी है कि if all the men, because सारे लड़ाई को कौन आए थे? Men आए थे. अगर सारे लड़ाई के लिए आए तो पीछे कौन रहे? Their wives, उनकी पत्नियां, उनके बेटे और उनके parents. अगर घर के आदमी ही मारे गए तो who will take care of the women in the house? Who will take care of children there? Who will take care of parents? Right? And if the man of the house is not there, सारे family traditions सब खराब हो जाएंगे. कोई कुछ and I don't want to fight for my greed. I don't want to do this, Krishna. I don't want to do this. I don't want to see destruction of the family. Yeah. So these are the 4 or 5 reasons which Krishna gives to which Arjuna gives to Krishna, that I do not want to fight. I do not want to fight. Now, this was chapter 1 of Bhagavad Gita. Now, how does Krishna explain Arjuna why he should fight? A part of it we are going to discuss in chapter 2. Okay? Now I'm going to share the quiz with all of you. You attempt that quiz, and if you have any questions, आप बाद में भी attempt कर सकते हो, अभी भी attempt कर सकते हो, लेकिन attempt करना बहुत compulsory है. Please attempt the quiz. Yeah, don't worry about the marks. It is little tricky. Read the questions properly and attempt the quiz. Yeah, 1 second. I know the session was very long. I'm really sorry for that. लेकिन इतना बड़ा chapter 1 घंटे में खत्म करना बड़ा मुश्किल है.
Mataji, you send a link in the group.
I am sharing the link of the quiz in the chat box, and I will also share the link of this in the WhatsApp group. My humble request to all of you is please attempt the quiz, because for the certificate course, all of you attempting the quiz is very important. Yeah, so please attempt the quiz, and next time we are going to meet for chapter 2 next Saturday and Sunday. We are going to meet for